Wow, you guys, I have majorly graduated because I cut my hair. Well, okay, not really. To a lot of you, it would still be really long. So I just am getting ready for the day and I was like, oh, I haven't filmed a hair video for a minute. So it might be review for a lot of you or nothing that you haven't seen before, but I figured why the hell not since I'm here. So the situation with my hair is it's clean-ish. I washed it the night before last using DP Hue. So I just used DP Hue in it. If you don't know about DP Hue, it's an ACV apple cider vinegar rinse, but it acts as like a shampoo and a conditioner, but it's a liquid and you squeeze, it's like a little squeezy thing that you use. Hold on, actually I have one, I'll show you. Okay. This will be better explained with a visual. So this is the ACV rinse. And it's the power of apple cider vinegar and it makes your hair soft, shiny. How do they say it? With color locking technology and proteins that can triple the strength of each strand. That's pretty major. This is great for people that color their hair because it's color safe and it's a shampoo and conditioner substitute. It's really weird. I had this product probably for a year before I tried it. And then once I tried it, I was like, why did I wait this long? I'm obsessed with this. It doesn't have much of a smell. It doesn't smell like apple cider. It's not weird. It's lovely. So if you haven't tried this, I highly recommend it. It's an amazing product. So anyways, I washed my hair with that. I haven't really done it because I just have had it pulled back into a bun. So I've probably had 2 workouts and not major workouts, but enough that there's probably a little bit of my natural sweat in it. So I'm just kind of assessing what I have and then from there, I'm going to style it. Sometimes I switch up my part, like right now, I'm kind of switching it up for the day. But I like to kind of like keep the hair even. So I'll pull a little bit over, but then keep a little bit of a center part. And don't judge me if you can see my roots because I need to touch up my roots, which I also use DP Hue for that. I'm sure you've heard me talk about it if you've been following me for a while, but I'm going to do that on Friday. So coming soon. So what's different? This is what's different. This is a large curling iron. It's far bigger than what I've used in the past. I realized in the past I was using 1.25 inches in most of my tutorials, and this one is gotta be 1.5 inches to no, this is 1.75 inches is what this is. So I kind of want my hair to be not quite as curly whirly. And I noticed I didn't really brush it because I want to keep some of that natural texture that I got just from having it pulled back, doing a little sweating, all of that. Like I want to keep it not too contrived. So I'm just picking up pieces and curling, and I'm curling away. I usually always curl away from my face because that just seems to work better. But what I like about kind of having the hair pulled back, even if your hair is like kind of damp and then you pull it into a bun, you get some kind of funky, weird, like natural texture going on. But then every day is just kind of like fixing up whatever has naturally happened. So you get much more movement and not such a perfect look, which I prefer. And I know that naturally I have straight hair. So I'm sure for a lot of you that are watching that have naturally frizzy hair, unfortunately your process is going to be different than mine because I know that you're combating frizz. So that may be that you still let your hair air dry, you put a smoothing oil into it, pull it back, kind of comb the top, pull it back into a bun and let it kind of naturally dry. And then from there, you're just going to add texture in with the curling iron, which by the way, this is also kind of smoothing out the hair while you're curling it. So you are kind of fixing some of that frizz by doing this kind of technique. That's why a lot of the times I take the hair inside the curling iron is because I want to be able to kind of like work on some of the frizz that maybe we don't want. My apologies if I'm almost flashing you guys. Whoopsie. So I don't have like a very specific, I'm not clipping up pieces. I'm just kind of visually seeing what's gonna really matter and what we can see. And I think that that's a much more chill way to do your hair. Like, let's not stress about it too much. It's not worth it. And then I'll kind of just look back here, maybe add in a few underneath, but I don't have to go all the way to the root because it's not necessary. And it's a good way to, like the underneath, I usually take much bigger sections, especially with a bigger curling iron, you can kind of get away with putting more hair into it. I'm talking a lot, I'm sorry. I hope some of this information is useful. So I'm gonna do that, and then maybe for the grand finale on this side, I'm gonna go right up to that root and try to get a little bit more bend in texture right up top. I have to be a little bit careful because I have some damaged pieces at the top. So it's like I want to curl those, but I don't because I want to try to keep heat away as much as I can. So this is looking much, much better. Like you can see just taking a little bit of manipulation with the curling iron, how much better it can be. So I'm going to repeat on this other side and you can watch, and then I'll show you how I'm going to finish it. Okay? So, here we go. I did. I'm just again doing those kind of like finishing touches through those top pieces, and it's very important in these front areas to curl backwards because you can see how that automatically gets those out of my face. I don't know, I think it's pretty good. I probably didn't curl every piece, but I don't really care. I don't need them all curled, but we're close. So let's see, I'm gonna let that cool down for just a second, and I'll talk to you about what I'm gonna finish. So you know, I always like to finish with a dry spray at the roots and then some sort of like cream or lotion at the ends. So I'm also going to use from DPQ their apple cider vinegar dry shampoo. So they're already known for this. Now we're introducing this. So what's cool about it, it's infused with lavender and dandelion extracts. And so that's a natural antiseptic, and then it also helps to remove oil. And it just helps like so you don't have to wash your hair every day. Now, you can see this is a pretty powerful spray. So I don't want to be too close because the closer you are, the more you're going to get too much product, you'll overuse it. So I just always lift and spray and really focus it into those areas that need it, which for me are usually more close to around the front of my face. Oh my gosh, you guys. So much gray hair. Oh my gosh, look at it. There's no faking this. Look at all that. I have like that's a lot. Oh man. I'm turning 34 this year. I'm turning 34 in like 2 months. And I never look at the silver in the daylight. That's a lot of silver going on there. Okay. Thank goodness for hair color, right? I don't need to be gray already. I'm actually lucky because my mom, she went silver super, super young. So the fact that I've gotten away with it this long is good. So I love that that just gave me instant volume. I'm going to finish with this cream. Am I gonna say it right? Szechuan. Szechuan. And this is a finishing cream. It says it controls, moisturizes, and creates definition while adding shine without greasiness. So I just like it. Actually, my friend left it at my house and she's not getting it back. I full on stole her hair product. So I like to put, I probably put about a dime size amount into my hands, and now I'm just kind of dispersing through. So like, hi, this is damage from hair color and heat and whatever. It's so not cute, especially when you have a one length hair cut and then you have like these special layers that just magically you didn't ask for. So I'm constantly putting creams and oils into those pieces just to kind of make them look normal and not frizzy and scary. So that's always a real priority for me. And then I just kind of like put it through the rest of the hair. So it's great because it gives it like some hold and some life and some moisture. And that's it. So again, it's like, you know what I do. Everything's simple. I don't want you guys to overcomplicate things. And it just, I hope this shows you like different size curling iron. I have all these straight hairs coming out. Different size curling iron, different length of hair. I basically cut my hair up a little bit shorter because I felt like it was just looking scraggly and not thick. So I'm gonna let it be shorter, let it grow out thicker, and especially because I also have those broken pieces, so I need to kind of like let those catch up a little bit. So anyways, that's that for today. I hope you enjoy this hair tutorial. Comment if you have any questions, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!